What's up guys, it's Physical Transcendence, and I'm here to tell you guys some of the absolute dumbest mistakes I made when I first ever got into lifting, and my goal is to make sure you guys don't do the same thing, obviously. So, number one of the worst things I did was not taking my diet seriously. After my workouts, I would grab something on the way home. Maybe sometimes it would be fast food, sometimes it would be Chinese food. Oh my god, just my habits were terrible. So honestly, I want to tell you guys, really focus in on your diet from day one, because you will reach your results that much faster. Your body's going to respond differently, your muscles are going to respond differently. Your body's going to thank you for what you're doing. Do not neglect diet. It sounds cliche, you hear it all the time, I get that. But it's for a reason, because people are trying to express importance in this matter. So when people in the fitness community keep on saying this over and over again, you know, really take that seriously, please. Make sure you really handle that diet, number one. Number two, my workouts from the beginning could have been way faster if I had just decided, okay, I'm gonna start supersetting my workouts. For those of you that don't know, supersetting your workouts could be, for example, pairing 2 or 3 muscle groups in one little circuit. So let's say I have chest day, right? I'll go over to the bench and I'll do a normal bench press, 8 to 12 reps on that first set, and then right after that, I'll go do push-ups. Maybe I'll do triangle push-ups. I'll get 12 of those because I want to really hit my triceps stronger and, you know, my inner chest. And then maybe after that, I'll lay on my back and do leg raises. So what I'm doing in that superset is I'm hitting my chest really strong, I'm hitting my triceps really strong, and then hitting my chest in a different way, and then I'm going down and I'm hitting abs. And that's gonna save you guys a lot of time in the gym. Because when you see people online saying my workouts are only an hour and 15 minutes, and you wonder how, or if you feel like you do that, you're gonna miss a lot of the workouts that you could be doing. That's how these guys are doing it. They pair things together and they go in a circuit and they don't waste time. Yes, they take rest. Don't go in and not take any more rest. Please take your rest. But these guys really get in there, bang out their workouts, have timed rest periods, and just stay on cycle and don't get distracted. And that's how they finish their workouts so fast. So make sure you do that. So number 3, when you guys first start lifting, the absolute worst thing you can do is limit yourself. Because don't lie to me, a lot of people walk into the gym and the first thing you do is, let's say, if you're just getting started, you see a lot of guys looking really intense, guys or girls, looking really intense, doing pull-ups, doing these crazy ab exercises, doing crazy push-ups. Immediately you're gonna say to yourself, you know what, I probably can't really do that, it looks kind of hard. Or I feel like if I try to go do that, I'm only gonna get 1 or 2 reps and I might end up looking stupid. Don't look at it that way. Look at it as, that's something I can really go at and develop on. Because if you do those things, the things that are extremely hard, the workouts you look at and you say to yourself, I'm not gonna do that workout, those have always sucked for me, those are impossible. All those workouts are the very workouts you should be doing. Because chances are, if they're hurting your muscles like that, that probably means they're effective. So when you first walk into the gym, don't limit yourself and push yourself to do those things that are really difficult or you're really not used to. And a lot of the time with people I've trained, it can tend to be things like different bodyweight workouts. A lot of people cannot stand pull-ups. A lot of people cannot stand push-ups. A lot of people want to go to the machines and go light. And when you're starting to get your form down and to develop muscle, I understand that. But do that with a purpose. Don't do it because you don't want to do calisthenics exercises or exercises that really challenge you. Because if you limit yourself, you limit your results. And I hope if you're watching this video, I hope your intention is that that's the last thing you want, limiting your results. So guys, another thing I did, one of the most dumb things I ever did when I first started lifting is that when I went into the gym, I had no type of organization to my workouts. a lot of the times I would walk in and I would say, okay, you know what? That looks good, I'm gonna do that. That looks good, I'm gonna do that. If you walk in and you say to yourself, I'm gonna do one machine that's arms, one machine that's legs, one machine that's chest, that's not gonna do much for you. All of your workouts, guys, need to be very organized, very constructed. So maybe I'll do a video for you guys about how to split your workouts properly. But a very popular ideal split is that people will do chest and triceps because those two muscles work together, back and biceps because those two muscles work together, and then they'll do legs and another body part. Maybe they'll do legs and abs. So people do that because when you have organization and you compact your workouts, it's a lot more effective when you spend that time or that day hitting that muscle, and the next day you'll wake up sore. If you go to the gym and you're jumping around from machine to machine to machine, it's a lot harder to get your muscles to really feel overworked or feel stressed, which is what you want to do to see results, obviously. So again, guys, really make sure you tire your muscles out. Really compact your workouts, organize them, and go into the gym with a plan. If you go into the gym without a plan, it's gonna show. There's gotta be some type of strategy when you guys go about your workouts. That's one of the most important things. So guys, another big mistake I made is going into workouts when I first started, jumping in, going absolutely ham, and not taking the time to get to learn my body. Because while I did see results, it had a lot of setbacks that really slowed me down in the future. So the way I've got to learn about my body and how my genetics work is that I can tend to put on muscle pretty well, and I'm very good with balance and strength and things around that nature. But over time, what I got to learn is that with those benefits, there were also weaknesses. For example, my flexibility is terrible. So because I didn't get to learn my body, I had a lot of setbacks in the future. And one of those setbacks was I had to sit out from lifting for a while. I would be sore or uncomfortable in certain joints I wasn't supposed to. Number two, I don't naturally have very good cardiovascular endurance. I'm used to always being in shape because growing up I always played basketball. But when I stopped playing basketball as much and went to lifting, I thought, I'll be fine. Didn't work out that way. When I wanted to get really cut in the gym, I spent a lot of time and energy I kept on changing my workouts to try to get more cut. And calisthenics helped, but nothing really changed until I got back into doing a lot of cardio. For my flexibility, when I started taking stretching and things like yoga and meditation more seriously, it helped my results a lot because with stretching, your muscles recover way faster and they recover more effectively, and that means you can go back into working that muscle group faster without risking that injury. And on top of that, stretching is going to prevent injuries to begin with. So that's something really important you guys can't neglect. If you do neglect it, you're going to feel dumb as hell when you walk into the gym, jump on the bench press, and immediately try to press without stretching, and the whole gym is going to hear you tear your chest muscle right up here. And you're going to be out, no chest for depends on the injury, could be 6 months to a year. And coming over that psychologically is also going to be very hard. But I think you get the point when I say that that's not something you want to go through. So really make sure you avoid that. And the last thing I'll leave you guys with that you really should avoid that was so hard for me in the beginning was watch out for distractions. And I'm not just talking about in the gym, pulling out your phone, whatever it may be. I'm talking about when people want to ask you, let's say you have one night over the weekend, you want to just work out and your friends want you to come out. It's okay to tell them, no guys, I need to focus in, I need to lock in. If your friends are into doing things that you may not be into and they want to pull you away from that, from what you want to do and focus on with your training, to spend time with them, it's okay to let them know you have priorities in your life and you got to stick to it. Don't feel guilty about it. If they're your real friends, they'll stick by and they'll let you focus on your grind and let you go hard. And after you focus on your grind and go hard, they'll still be there, again, if they're your real friends. So really make sure you're focused, and you don't get dragged around into distractions. Especially when you first start, it's gonna be hard because people around you are gonna notice you're taking on a new lifestyle, and that's gonna be different for them, and they're used to having you with them over here, or used to having you with them when you're doing that. When you take on a new lifestyle, you need to know it's gonna start to affect people around you because they're not used to it, but that's okay. Embrace what you're trying to do, stay locked in, stay focused, and you guys are gonna be good. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. I'm really trying to build this channel. I really want to help as many people as I can. If you guys watched all the way until the end, I want you guys to put in the comment section #loyal. If you do that, I'll really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Oh, not subscribe. Make sure you follow my Instagram @physicaltranscendence. And make sure you also add me on Snapchat, P_transcendence. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I love you guys. Peace.